What is up, YouTube? It's Grom. Today we're going to talk about something pretty exciting. Recently I went ahead and pulled the trigger on something I wasn't too sure about. I got the DH Motoring 186cc full kit that they sell. It bores it out to 186 cc's. It's supposed to take the horsepower from like 9 horsepower to about 16 and a half. I don't know if I'm actually getting that right now with the exhaust I have, but it definitely feels a lot faster. The kit is pretty dope. It's pretty much all-inclusive. There are a few supporting mods that I feel like you need to have in order to fully enjoy it, and I'll talk about those, but let's just talk about what comes in the kit. So first off, when you get the kit, obviously you're gonna have to take your engine apart. It comes with the TB jug, and then it comes with a piston. I think it's a forged piston in the jug. DH Motoring does your ring gaps and puts the piston in the jug for you, so you don't even have to get a ring compressor or set your ring gap, which is really nice. It made the install like pretty easy for someone even like me. I've only torn apart a couple of engines in my life, and most of them have been lawnmowers and shit, so I was able to do it. I think most people should be able to do it as long as you have a basic understanding of how an engine works. Anyway, so it comes with the jug, comes with the piston, comes with a TB cam, it comes with this oil cooler and the oil lines to go with it and the mount. It comes with a 150cc injector. They reflash the stock ECU so it can use that injector and run properly. And I think that's everything it comes with, if I remember right. Yep, that's everything it comes with. Alright, now it is an all-inclusive kit, but I did have the stock airbox with this, with the airbox mod, and I did notice it didn't feel as responsive and as fast as my friend's bike that also had the DHM 186 kit on it. So I went ahead and he had the Dingerbilt intake. I went ahead and got the Chimera or Chimera or however you pronounce it intake here. It's got the K&N filter. I have the K&N pre-wrap on the filter for water protection. And then I also got the fairing rod to support my fairings here. Now, it might be a little weird that I went ahead and got this kit, considering that this is a stunt bike, all in all. And I never planned on doing a big bore kit for that reason, but I saw some people rocking it with their stunt bikes, and they seem to be having pretty good success with it. So I went ahead and tried it out. I've already put on about, I think, 500 miles since I put the kit on, and it's been running great. Like I said, I did switch out the intake partway through because I was having problems with it, and I do actually have a Hindle exhaust on the way, because if you see, this is a stock OG pipe, and it's just really restrictive. Now, while I was stunting, sometimes if I was in high RPMs riding out a wheelie, it would push oil into the intake through the crankcase breather valve, or breather hose I should say, and obviously that's not a good thing. You can foul your plugs and stuff with that. So what I went ahead and did is I also got the Kitico oil catch can, and I haven't had any problems since then. It's actually supposed to mount over here, right on these 2 bolts right here, there and there. It's got a little mount that it comes with, but the Z&Z cage is in the way, as it is with most things, unfortunately. I'm not hating on the cage, by the way. I love the cage. It has definitely protected my bike from a few accidents I've had. But the oil drain plug, you can't get out with the cage on. If you want to check your oil, the dipstick is really hard to get out with the cage there. It's just kind of in the way, but I do love it, so it's like a double-edged sword, you know. But anyway, since I've gotten the oil catch can, I've had no further problems with it. And then to help open the bike up a little more, like I said, I do have a Hindle exhaust on the way. I've done a few aesthetic things to the bike since my last video, because it was in a car show down in Utah called ISS, Import Spring Show Off. And I was getting it ready for that, and I was actually going to make a video on the full install of the kit, but the kit arrived just a few days before the car show, and I didn't really have time to try and record it and especially with how new I am to recording. It takes me a long time to make a video and edit it and all that jazz.
You like jazz?
So I just went ahead and threw it together myself just so I could make sure it was running and working properly for the car show. I've made a lot of progress with my wheelies. That's something that you're going to see today. Wheelies with this big bore kit, super easy. It comes up crazy fast now. It scared me at first actually, but now it has the power to do more, you know. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and start it up, warm it up, and then we'll go for a little ride and check it out. Alright guys, so we are at the spot where we're going to do a pull. I'm going to go out there on the highway where the speed limit is high enough for me to actually do this. I was going to put my phone here, but if I'm going full tuck, the GoPro's actually going to hit my phone. So what I'm going to do is, for your proof, I'm going to open the app, let it get going here. Okay, now when I'm done, it'll tell me what the maximum speed is that I hit. I'm not sure what it's going to be. This is going to read a little off because I haven't had the time to recalibrate my Speedo DRD, but this will tell me the GPS speed, max speed that I hit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, put it in my pocket, and then we'll get going. This is not where I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait till we get up to the light up here. Hopefully I don't have a car in the way. No, I do. Son of a bitch. It looks like I should have gotten behind that Ford. It looks like he's like itching to go pretty bad. Oh my god. I read the back of that truck and I thought it said Ferda. It says Frida, but it said I thought for sure it said Ferda. Ferda.
Silky mittens, top tittens, Ferda boys.
Ferda.
Ferda.
I wanted to do like a 0 pull for you guys. Alright, here we go. Upright right now, and it says I'm doing 65. That's definitely 66. That's way better than the stock Grom could ever do. Alright, now let's go full tuck. It pulls pretty good. And when I get going here, I'll rip it just so you can see how fast the acceleration is. I mean, top speed is kind of cool and all, but if you bought a Grom for top speed, you bought the wrong bike for sure. All right, here we go. Oh, stoplight, perfect. Speed limit's 45, so let's get up to 45 and call her good. Pulls pretty good. Alright, let's see what the actual GPS reading was. Okay, so there you go. There's my maximum speed that I hit. 74 miles an hour. Now, you might be thinking, well, you said you went back to stock gearing. The stock gearing only allows you to go up to 73 miles an hour. Well, with the reflashed ECU, your RPM limit is raised ever so slightly. I can't remember what the stock one is. But it's bumped up to either like 9750 or 10,000 or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but there you go. 74 miles an hour full tuck. That's what you can do with the DHM kit. Next, I will show you guys how the Grom does for stunting. I've been pretty happy with it, so I will see you guys at the stunt lot. So we will show you that you can still wheelie these bikes with the DHM 186 kit. Definitely a good idea to have an oil pump, obviously, especially a high flow one with the oil cooler when you're doing something like this. And it is a good idea to have a temp sensor gauge, which I have one on the way. I just haven't gotten it yet, so I don't stunt for very long. I shut it off, especially if I'm sitting at like a stoplight for an extended period of time, or if I think I'm going to be sitting there for an extended period of time, I'll shut it off and start it back up. But yeah, I'll just show you guys real quick. One, that you can wheelie it, and two, my progress with my wheelies actually. We'll just do a little one back here since there's not a lot of space right in this moment. So there you go, you can pop it up, super easy. Try and ride one out for a little longer. This pavement here isn't very level, so woo! Alright. Do another one here. See? Wheelie's just fine. And as you can see, my wheelies have gotten a lot better too. I can hold them out for a pretty long time. I kind of am understanding balance point, pulling the handbrake when I need to, though I need to start practicing with my foot brake more instead of the handbrake. Yep, wheelie's just fine. And the power is amazing. As you saw just a moment ago when we were doing pulls. Yep. So there you go, you can still stunt it. Alright guys, well thanks for watching my video about the DH Motoring 186 kit. Hopefully this kind of helped you guys make an informed decision on if you wanted to purchase it or stay away from it, or whatever the case may be. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.